On September 18 in the year 1066, the so-called last Viking king Harald Hardrada landed with his army at the mouth of the Humber River near present-day Sheffield in England with the support of Tostig Godwinson, a disgruntled Anglo-Saxon earl of Northumbria and brother of the invaded King Harold Godwinson. Harald Hardrada would launch a short-lived campaign that would culminate in two historically significant battles as a result of his invasion. The Battle of Stamford Bridge wouldn't just include the famous Viking berserker holding the bridge by himself against numerous Northumbrian soldiers, but would actually see to the deaths of Hardrada and Tostig at the hands of King Godwinson and his army, marking a symbolic end to the Viking Age. Hardrada would sort of have the last laugh in the end, however, despite this minor setback of being dead. Duke William of Normandy, also known as William the Conqueror, barely 3 days after the Battle of Stamford Bridge would invade England from the southern coast. Due to a potential number of logistical, psychological, and physical factors, the Battle of Hastings would end up in William the Conqueror's favor, resulting in the death of King Harold Godwinson. All of this bloodshed and the turbulent transition of rule thereafter resulted in the end of the 500-year Anglo-Saxon rule of present-day England. The subsequent Norman occupation of England would also mark the transition from Old English to Middle English, with the English language at the time losing approximately 80% of Anglo-Saxon words over many years, as the Norman language would steadily become the language of the elites. Of course, the transition of power was just as rocky as the conflicts that preceded it. William the Conqueror would spend another 6 years suppressing rebellions and enacting his rule over his newly gained lands.